are live, guys. How is it going? Oof. What did I do with... Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I've got to get kind of used to some stuff here. Xbox gamer, still kind of getting acquainted with things. You want to put... We're going to be using these bad boys today. And I've got the enhanced grip on them to get that extra friction. Now, I was clanking around a bit. You saw the semi-viral video of me on Reddit where everybody said I looked like the good doctor. And I had to use a table. I was over at my aunt's and uncle's house, and I'm over there, scraping by with this. And people are like, I can't tell if you're 20 or 50. I take that as a compliment. So, yeah, with the way my hair was looking and the angle, yeah, I kind of did look like I am a doctor, right? But, yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with the motion controls or the mouse controls, but I'm genuinely looking forward to this game. There are red flags. We're going to get into that. And yeah, how about as soon as somebody says hi, acknowledge like we don't just have a bunch of bots watching right now. As soon as somebody says hi here, we'll get the show going. I'm wondering, how tight are you supposed to have these on? I'm not really sure. Nintendo noob question over here. How tight do you put on Joy-Con straps? And what are these parts called? The slide-on grip for mouse controls? When I was doing the welcome to our mouse control stuff, I didn't put these on. And there's definitely a surface here to help slide better. So highly advise you put on your strap-on, right? You got to use strap-ons for drag drive. Are we pronouncing this drag X drive, drag and drive, drag drive, drag versus drive? I do not know. If you got some answers for that, let me know in the comments, because news to me. Okay, let's go ahead and get going here. Because don't be afraid to ask questions about the game, other Nintendo stuff, what I've been doing, whatever. Okay, so let's go. Greetings, Legendary Badass, back with another stream. I just purchased for $20, I think $21.67, if I remember right, after taxes. Wonderful. We gotta tax those. Oh, the kids don't want to buy the games anymore, right? So we gotta tax them digitally. I've just bought Drag Drive. That's what I've been calling it. And I'm not sure if that's the name we're going with or not. But we just had over the weekend a Drag Drive Global Jam demo. 1.3 gigabytes. And I paid $20 to download the game, which is the same size as the demo. Well, that's something now, isn't it? Yes. In fact, I'm kind of preferring the title card here for the demo. If we go back, yeah, look at how fancy they got here. See how that has like an inner border, and then the guy's like dunking and his wheels kind of out of there. It's kind of like G-Force. Remember G-Force? Was it gerbils or hamsters? 3D movie where they faked the letterbox and then the characters like jump out of it. Oh, it's coming right at you. And then this, it's kind of like, Hey, Tony, what kind of graphic do we already have? Just use that, sure. You kind of made your demo look more exciting than your game. This game requires the use of these bad boys. I'm a noob when it comes to Nintendo. I want to use the straps. Had a semi-viral moment over on Reddit where people said I looked like the good doctor trying to play this. And with my hair disheveled, sitting at my aunt and uncle's dinner table, from the angle she was shooting the video, yes, I agree. But one of the comments said, I don't know if you're 20 or 50, to which I think that's a compliment. We have, oh gosh, it's going to be kind of cumbersome to grab a drink here. We've got the Celsius that I was drinking. Oh man, I thought it was grape. Yeah, all these Celsius are really about the same flavor. Tea, for being honest. But that was the Celsius I was drinking during my breakdown, unhinged rant explaining why alien Earth sucks, which it does. And I have, oh gosh, it's weird trying to, I feel like Geppetto over here. Oh no, these things are going to clink together. I'm going to ruin my Joy-Cons. I've got a little bit of Reese's Pieces and a little bit of M&M Peanut. Keep me company during the stream. This is going to get real annoying real fast. Okay. Let's go. How bad could it be, guys, right? I can't just easily grab, because, like, if I was... Look, I know I'm kind of complaining about doing the gaming thing here, but I picked up a Switch 2 because I am inviting myself, I'm opening myself, broadening my gaming horizons to these new experiences. I was an Xbox lifer for 23 years. Sat in a chair, kicked my feet up, had a comfortable controller, but I really got burned out on that experience. So this is what I want to try out now. And we've got things attached. Make sure you have enough space. The plan of attack is to not use a table. I'll stand up and show you what I'm working with here. Joggers. So I think that with joggers, it's a fairly smooth pants. I've heard workout pants, maybe yoga pants if you're a chick. But I'm thinking that I can manage this and do the things reasonably enough. Also, when I had my hands up on a table to do this, was feeling a little carpal tunnel coming in. What are we saying here? Check that there's nothing stuck to this area. Yeah, these are easy to put on. That's kind of good. Make sure you have enough space. I did clink into the base of my Switch 2. Some kind of cup or drink. It's pretty easy to clank into this. So if you put this on your legs, you're not resting something else on your legs, are you? So you shouldn't have that kind of problem. Now you can actually use either of these mouse independently. The mouse on the Switch 2 works by this camera in here. Pretty novel concept. Takes like 2,000 pictures a second. We're laser's not accurate enough. Anyway, so it's trying to understand like surfaces. It does a lot. Also, if you use jeans, you're probably going to end up with this controller turning blue. It will, swipe your die into it. I'm not expecting a lot of debris. Maybe I'll ruin these old joggers slightly. Scrape them up. I don't know. Yeah, let's go. I'm almost counting on the game forcing us to go back through the tutorial. Like, the tutorial is the game. All right, so you don't quite have your hand on the stick. My hands are small, but they're bigger than the hands on this guy. Let's go. Surface face down on my pants. Haven't played this on a TV yet. Can we assume this game... Look, if there's a game that can do 4K 120. This is probably your game, Nintendo. Let's go! You know, I reached out to 8-Bit Dough. I pronounce it dough instead of do because it's not Nintendo, right? I reached out to 8-Bit Dough about trying out their new controller. They did not send me one. In hindsight, any third-party controller is missing the killer app when it comes to controllers for the Switch 2. And that is HD Rumble. It feels so cool, so interactive to just go, you know, like, how are we doing, guys? All right, we've got a spam bot. Dawn Wonders here also. Dawn, I'm thinking tomorrow. Dawn gifted me actually the second game came out and it was on my radar, but I was looking at playing both of them. House of the Dead. I might do House of the Dead stream tomorrow if that's okay with Dawn. Because he gifted it, so it's, you know, I kind of need to do it by his. Here we go. So you can turn quickly. And I think by default, I was a forward when I was playing the demo. I think I want to be a guard. I think speed is going to really help here. I was trying for about an hour to do the backflip. There needs to be some kind of update here. It's going to be really hard to moderate this. But the backflip is nigh impossible. Can you keep... Yeah, you can turn well enough if you put the brake on 1. It's helping you appreciate people with wheelchairs, right? See the lights? They'll light up when you're hitting top speed. That's new. I don't remember that coming up in the demo. Oh, get going. You want me to... Dawn, so you want me to do the stream tomorrow? I'm assuming it's kind of a short game to do a playthrough, right? Because, I mean, arcade games couldn't keep you standing for 30 hours, you know? Like, every game, it's only a 10-hour campaign. It's like, have you been to an arcade? You beat damn Time Crisis in like 45 minutes or so. Okay, hold on. You can move on the oh, that was talking, what was it saying? I think it knew I was using my legs. Nope, see, I'm gonna hit shit. Probably move somewhere, maybe. Head to the checkpoint. I think you could definitely do some racing with this, with the mouse controls. The trouble is, you're gonna have that camp who's like, yeah, well, if I had a controller, I'd totally dominate. And it's like, but the whole point is the mouse controls. Level playing field, guys. Imagine like an X Games downhill. Remember, like, early PlayStation had like a 1995 X Games game. It was like the first year they had the X Games. And there was like a downhill luge thing on the city. And it was like goddamn the Road Warrior. Like, it was brutality. How about we find a ball and teach you how to hoop? Hey, did you do the demo? Well, just in case, this is the demo again, right? Dunk! No! Pass. Now give it back. Try slamming into them to knock it loose. I find the defense very troublesome in this game. You have to be head on to knock the ball loose. And it's not like you get it, you just knock it loose. You have no chance in hell of trying to knock that loose from like behind. It's gotta be head on. Somebody was saying that if you're like parallel to him, you could... Nope. Not quite. You can't jump and block a shot for shit. So you block by As weird as this may sound, and I know it's not an intuitive jump, it's not as simple as hit A or B to jump. It is grab the wheels and, oh, come on. No, I don't think the game wants me doing it just yet. Okay, Don says, it's like somebody touting that they kick ass at DDR or Guitar Hero using a gamepad and not the, yeah. I didn't even know you could do DDR with a gamepad. Dawn, I have thought about buying a DDR arcade machine. Because that will, if you need some encouragement to do some aerobic exercises, that will do it. Owning a DDR machine. It's the true warrior way to do it. Make 5 shots before you move on. Oh, give me a break. See, that's another thing. You gotta chase down the ball. The game doesn't just set somebody there and give them the ball and they have to pass it inbounds. So if I score, the other team has to chase the ball down. And I have half the mind to think that probably going to see, come on, probably going to see matches that are just as long as the demo, which are short. Like we're looking at maybe it's like 3 minutes. Also, word is there is no bringing a friend into a public game. Not yet anyway. And I say yet because I had to like you expect a ton of updates in an Xbox title. I'm new to this on Nintendo. Do things just like they drop it and they move on? Is that more akin to what they do? Okay. Is this gonna let me dunk here? The dunking is really easy for some people. Two-handed, yes. And you can wave your hands around. You can do a little high five of everybody. You can clap. Ballers in this league play 3-on-3. Don says, I'd love to. I really need a metal pad. But yeah, considering 1UP Arcade machine. Oh, man. How has 1UP Arcade not done a DDR yet? This does look pretty cool. Okay, Juggler. I can't get with the defense at least, but what you have from what there really isn't defense in this. Your goal on defense is to clink into the other team. To be real with you, and here we can clap. I think this is kind of cool. Unfortunately, the game lacks that Nintendo character. You know, you kind of need a backstory for Mario and pals to get in a tour bus accident. Here, these guys are botting on me. It's gonna be real easy. Oh God. So you don't have much you can do on defense. There's no hope for blocking a shot. In fact, most of this offense is going to be coast-to-coast dribble. Like, somebody scores coast-to-coast, why bother passing? You can get down there and dunk before they've set up on defense. Now, at the elite level, sometimes those shots do go in. Here, guys, pass. At the elite level, there are guys who are pulling some tricks. Like, they're doing 360s when they dunk. So, you can find it on X. They uploaded a replay of a game between the devs, and it may as well be the world championship because you're never going to see moves like that. And I think some people are saying that they're getting a hang of it after a little while. But here, is he going to give me the ball? Whoa. Okay. Oh, that would have been so cool. Yeah, now why you would need to go up on one side like that, I'm not really sure. I think that you should be able to get this ball loose a little easier than in practice. Okay, let's go for that dunk. You gotta get a bit of a... Oh, we're not doing it. Oh, God's sake. I like the shooting motion to shoot. I like that. See how there's a red wave that kicks you away from the other team? I think you're always blue team and the other team's always red. So if you customize, there we go. You customize your wheels to like red, you could throw people off. You can get green wheels. The customization is lame, to be honest. Oh my God. The customization is pretty lame. It's pretty simple. Cat ears, you know, just some simple stuff. Make it. Oh, we got a little bit of bounce. You get a little bit of style points for doing a jump. Be sick to at least pump in the air. And I feel like every Nintendo sport title, I mean, they couldn't do Simply Soccer's, right? It's Mario Strikers has power-ups. Why are we missing power-ups here? Right? See, it's kicked me over here, and then they could, in a real game, they would be down here dunking already. So power-ups for speed, insane air, right? NBA Jam air. So many simple, like, we're not honoring a real sport here. Murder ball, as the paraplegics will call it, doesn't actually have dunking, as best as I know. So why not execute something along this robot motif, right? Like, we've got robots. Why can't we do more with them? Like you think he's going to block a shot by going like this and then waving his... See what I mean, juggler? Like, there's a lot of potential this could have had. And with what you've got in this game... Okay, we're going to try to do like a 360. Oh, come on. Once you got the technique, you can do lots of tricks. Yep, see, I know how to do the spin. Oh, come on. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see this guy try to pull off the flip. Honestly, I've been trying it for an hour, but... Help tab, menu, X. So, here... Oh, come on. Player style, that's where we can change to, like, guard and stuff. Tricks. Yeah, you've got simple controls here. I think this could be a lot of fun with friends. Setting up the camera. Hell, it probably doesn't really have the full support of game chat. Like, it probably doesn't put your face over your character like Mario Kart World. But to be able to talk to your bros and work out some kind of strategy, that would be a small, tight-knit community that could get pretty competitive with this. That could be nice. But so far, you know, not seeing anything that is not... Like, look at this. Backflip my ass. This is not happening. Good luck doing that, guys. Did they do anything to make this easier? Now, I can pull some of these spins. God damn it. Hit my computer. See? The long move. We're gonna just try one more shot here. Oh, okay, give me one more good lined up. Yeah. That tiny ass hop ain't gonna block nothing. A super jump that you could deploy for a power-up. What were they thinking leaving something like that out, right? It takes you too long to set up for the jump. It's like, okay, we're gonna jump. All right, I'm ready. Like, oh, I missed it. Oh. In the tutorial, it says you get a little bit more height if you go up like this. I mean, is it? Is that going to be beneficial? Now maybe you could fend somebody off trying to steal the ball. Not a bad move right there, and you can head out over here. You can see that there's a jump rope. There's a few bare minimum auxiliary activities when it comes down to it, right? Let's get the game going. Heading to the park. Trying to get some snacks. This thing hanging from me. So guys, what's the over-under for how long servers are going to stay alive? This could have been... Nintendo could be dining right now if they said, welcome tour. Hell, what if we had a demo-like game, you know, every quarter that was free? Or included with NSO? The NSO expansion pack could have contained this and Welcome Tour, and people would have been like, yes, you know, joyous. So in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm playing these games to save other people $20. This does have a higher Metacritic score than Welcome Tour, which I think people would have loved if it was a free demo. Welcome Tour got me to appreciate the software as a new to Switch user. So I know that if you had a Switch, you know, maybe this stuff wouldn't have impressed you as much. Minigame preferences. After every two games, players take a break and do minigames. Huh. Free download almost had me thinking this game was free to show. It should have been. You know, at the very least, oh God, good luck doing this shit, right? Oh God. Oh, come on, once. No. Oh man, if you talk about a delay and a jump in a game again, you guys don't even know the half of it. Like, this will probably go down more in gaming infamy than anything else, but shit me. Do it. Okay, we're doing this. Come on, before the game starts. Quit pushing me away. Yes, thank God. Okay, shit. Cone Zone. So we got a few mini games over here. Jesus Christ. Is it a workout? You know, I don't think you're going to get guns from playing this so much, but I mean, God, I don't know. Trophy unlocked at 20 seconds. Aim for the fastest time. It's sort of like figure out what the game is trying to do, like, you know. Okay, so go to that zone. Gotcha. I feel like you're too slow too. Like, shit. Oh, you wanted me to turn around. God. I'm probably not the worst in the world at this, just close. Oh, well, scratch that. God, what the... It feels like there's too much friction stopping you from rolling. Like, even when you're going, like, top speed, as soon as you're not going top speed with that long push, game says no. Game's like, nope. Nope, you're slowing down right away. Juggler, I think it's a really cool concept. Oh, our first game. Is it? Or what are we doing? What the shit is this? Alright, so we got a race. I'm glad. I was hoping, you know, we could do some cool stuff with a race in this. That guy looks kind of beefy. Okay, I thought I was shit. Oh, Jesus. Get up. Have you ever seen anybody choke like that? Jesus Christ. I was like, hey, I just did a cool move. Faceplant. I noticed during the demo there's no announcer. Suppose you don't even want to bring Mario or any of the cute and cuddly that would appeal to a girl characters from the Nintendo library. Suppose you don't even want to do that, right? I'm going to tear this thing up with my fingernails. God, son of a... No! Oh. Sinster Charlie just got a membership from Don Wanderer. Don, did that... Oh, that made you the latest contributor down there. So that thing worked. Hey, Don, did you get a sound effect when you did that? Because I had that programmed in there. There should be a sound effect. Did the cat meow or something or any of that? Because I thought I had that all set up. The alert. Thanks for the membership there. I wish you had some kind of control, like membership goes to somebody watching the damn stream. Like, what a novel thought. So, you're supposed to be playing 3-on-3, but I noticed during the condensed, you know, time of the demo, it was actually like a lot of 2-on-2 games. I think the majority were 2-on-2. Okay, so can he dunk? Gotta keep this away. Oh my god, see? That was me losing it more than him taking it. Okay, see now what I'm talking about here is the game does not put someone there. It doesn't line them up. Maybe pants were a bad idea here. Pass it, let's go. Come on, score, Kyle. All right, now it's gonna push me out, but I need to get down there and try to set up on defense. Yep, these pants have a pocket in the front, and I can tell you there's issues with that. You better not make that, not after I jacked you. Come on. Yep, see, okay. Don't you feel kind of, I don't know, mildly retarded to be like, I'm standing right there, but I can't get him. It's like Randy trying to give the sword of truth. Ah, shit. Okay, so, yeah, Dawn, next time something like that happens, keep an eye out for the cat. It should make some kind of sound of some sort. Oh my god, that would have been a badass alley-oop. Alright, we don't want to lose our first game, do we? Oh, is he gonna dunk on us? What's he gonna do? Yellow, nobody's got it. Shit. What a time for a power-up right there, right? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, shit. How come there isn't a I'm sorry on here? There's a cool. Give a little clap. Only 36 seconds left. Yeah, guys, if you played the demo, you played the game. I'm sorry, but it turns out there really isn't much here that is not available. We got 14 seconds on the shot clock. We should be able to win this. Let's do a little spin and dish it. Give me a break. I'm gonna go up and try to block a dunk, maybe. You son of a bitch. What a load. Oh, he gets to make the three-pointer, but I'm wide open. No problem. Cool. Hey. And that's it. No, what? Hey, dude, I'm sorry. See if I can maybe pull my pockets out of my pants a little bit. Like a rapper in 1992. Oh, get me a damn dunk. Okay, let's change this up a little bit. Let's go to guard. Maybe the guard doesn't dunk. I don't know, but we can change him up a little bit. Oh, I haven't unlocked everything. But I can get some goggles. Wear some red. I don't know what good that really does with the texture, but it's more like matte and polished, whatever. Oh, shit. All right, let's get to waving at everybody here. Here we go. Yo, hi guys, how's it going? Why is my hand up there like that? That's weird. Oh, see the shadow on the ground? Oh my gosh, wow, this guy spins a little. He's a little fast. Come on, can he dunk? What the shit? Get up, buddy. I'm a little guy. Is this guy a center? Looks kind of beefy there. Shot clock violation, the hell? How is that? So shot clock violation, the ball just got to him? I was holding it. What happened there, game? Look, I figure why be slow? Like, why be a center, right? Like, what good is being slow and tall in this game if you can't block a shot to begin with, right? Maybe I can go up here and... Yeah, you will get like an award for clapping the most at the end of the game. What the shit? Come on, block it. Did they not even consider blocking in this game? I was all over that. Now, shouldn't an announcer be like, 4-3, it's good, boom, shot clock? Like, come on. We've had announcers in basketball games since the early damn 90s. And here we are. Come on, trying to get these guys off of them. Get... Oh, shit. Guys, you gotta shoot the ball. Come on. Oh, come on. I gotta be faster than him. I guess the best thing you can try to do is hit the rim to knock something loose, right? Like, just ram the rim with your head. Be like, yeah, that's how you block a shot. Kind of hoping maybe somebody pass it to me for that alley-oop. Oh, see, look at the frustration over here. Oh, you Japanese, Chinese, I can't tell what characters those are. Come on, pass it. Pass it to me. Give me the rock. Give me the rock. Oh, he's a guard also. All right, we got the lead. You got to do a little bit of tricks. They have announcers in the Overwatch Stadium. I never got to play that because I got permanently banned just as it was coming out. All right, well, it looks like we won this one. We won! What do you get for winning? You get a park ring, which I think you lose as soon as you lose. Deep threat, 1 3-pointer. I'm trying to eat something here. Shit. Well, you know what, Don? Maybe I won't do a stream tomorrow. I had a video I shot already making fun of Liz Wheeler and Candace Owens and stuff. Figured I kind of need to get to that because of the dumb stuff they've been doing lately. It's going to be old news. Bowling. Let's see if we can pop a trick here. There we go. Oh, you get a speed boost for landing that. Sure didn't look like it for me. Nope, I face planted when I was trying to do this shit. Shooting contest. In this game. And does that pull me out of queue? Yeah, you try that, Dawn. Look, if it was a real company, then maybe they would care. But the reality is Microsoft gutted all the support, so it's just an automated reporting thing. You've been assigned to a roster. So wait a minute, rebound scramble? Okay, well at least we're doing a few different things, right? Everybody chase the balls down. See, this feels like one of those like Fusion Frenzy demos that comes with Halo, right? You know what I mean? Like, everybody played the demo for Fusion Frenzy because it was on Halo. Did they buy Fusion Frenzy? Probably not. Waiting for minigame to end. So all it was is grab that rebound and you say you won. You have some free time. 12 players here. Okay, well, what's this? Sprint boost. Aim for the fastest time. Okay. Let's go. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, I think if you played the demo, you have seen everything this game has to offer on the court. Like, you've seen someone make a three. You've seen someone do a one-handed dunk, right? Like, you're not going to see anybody pull the backflip dunk. Chicken PG. All right, let's see if we can tilt over here, huh? Yeah. Oh, I've got a park ring. So it talked about park rings, but you didn't see them on your person. Now you do. Is he going the right way? Toss me the rock. Yeah, why pass, right? Yeah, launch it from that far. What do you think's gonna happen, dumbass? You didn't have an Xbox, but Seth did? Seth MacFarlane? Wait, who's Seth? Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen probably had an Xbox. He looks like an Xbox player. Right, I don't think this guy's playing anymore. This Japanese guy. Look at that. Like, how do you make someone miss a basket in this, right? Buddy, you gotta get going. We're getting routed. Most of the time I try to go for the dunk, it's like the angle's no good. What the shit happened? Yeah, sure, that's not a dunk. Game, why didn't you give me the dunk on that one? Bull. Why isn't he even coming down the court? Oh, you thought it was bad having garbage Overwatch teammates. Try to avoid the shutout in the least, right? Another membership. Hey, did you get the cat sound? Did you get some kind of noise from the cat? Energy saver. What does that mean? He didn't go anywhere? Jesus. Maybe the guards can't dunk. You didn't get the sound. YouTube alert. I'll have to listen for it on the replay. Yeah, the sound is there. The sound's on. It's active. So if that happens, I should see that come up. I don't scroll down enough because I have the game sound up here along with other stuff to view. Here, let's go with yellow. Shiny. What even is a good look for a tire? Shorty's got blings. Where is the 3-on-3, Nintendo? It's Japanese and it's 9 members. Member for 9 months. Cat must have gone swept under the wheels. Oh, that's a fatality. Yeah, give them the points. Yeah, sure. Okay, game. I don't think a guard can dunk, man. Like, it's a struggle session. Come on, pass me the rock. No good. Wouldn't it be great to hear an announcer say, 4-3, it's no good, he's hitting anything? Because, like, your ability to turn the camera and observe the court is pretty limited in this. You're not playing from the traditional basketball game angles. Get that rebound. Over here. Yeah, it feels like the guard does not jump, right? Didn't really catch up for shit either. Jesus. Come on, center. Shouldn't a center be like really magic from that angle? From like right in front of the rim? I guess that ring, that's a three-pointer being shot. Like, why is that not better communicated? Okay, cool. I didn't even steal that. Rammed into me, but he doesn't lose the ball. Awesome. Yep. Center gets stripped pretty damn easily right there, but somehow I couldn't steal the ball. Even though point guards like lead the league in steals and shit, you know? All right, whatever. Oh, can I get chats from Twitch that aren't weird bots? Let's go back to forward. Let's continue to work on our blings over here. We've got a number. How high do they go? Well, let's get to Dennis Rodman here. Armor. Did I do the... So your color's pretty much black then, huh? You don't even have like a kind of tires. Okay, what's with the camera? Circuit sprint starting soon. I can watch other people screw up. And you control it with the mouse controls of one of these. All right, well, let's see our circuit sprint. Probably a good time to have picked a guard, right? But nope. Shit, me. Oh, he's struggling. Oh, Jesus. Okay, come on. No! Rather than try to jump over those, you're better off waiting it out. Fairly tight race. Maybe my thighs are not long enough to really get the fast speed that they ask of you in this game. So I ordered the fancy bag carrying case for the Switch 2. Probably not getting that till sometime maybe late September. I'm going to kind of take their sweet time on that, maybe. I think they said maybe at the end of August it might ship. So my thinking is I need... Not that I can really justify this with the views I get, but I should probably pick up the Tom Talk and the Genki for a ultra premium, most expensive cases you can get type video. Well, I'm trying to create some space here. Pass. Go, get it. Get it, you Jap. Yes. Oh, Vaughn's getting canceled now. Keeping that guy occupied on me. Freeze those guys up for that ISO, I guess. Okay, we're doing the dunk. We're doing a dunk. I thought I was, but he just wasn't fast. Really kind of struggling to get that speed. Look how much higher the forward jumps, man. That's gotta be it. The forward can actually clear it. See, that should be a stolen ball right there. Damn you. Oh, come on. Oh, you're not going fast enough. That's what makes it aggravating. There's nothing to really help you on defense. Well, how the hell? That ball was out. It was out into my teammate. Too far away, buddy. I think you need to jump if you're going to make one that far back. All right, it's tied game. Let's go. Come on, Angel. Reese. Oh, shit. How do you miss that shot? He's dunking hard. Oh, man, the lag on that. Am I just playing, like, all of Asia right now? Like, what is this? Can you get a backcourt violation? That's not enough points. You got... His dunk won it. And now he's holding the ball. And the games are short as shit. No end of first half. Time to regroup, come up with strategy. No real communication with anybody. I am wondering if we will ever even get ranked modes. It's kind of looking like a negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Minigame preference. Sit out, rebound, play. I mean, I'd rather do the sprint. So you've got two kinds of minigames here, and neither of them are, you know, took more than a day to program. When they had the devs play the game, that was probably the full team, like all 6 people that worked on the game. Oh my God. Oh. Is scoreboard on? Indicators. Menu type. Oh. I was thinking for a second. Wait a sec. See this backflip? It's like impossible. To do a half pipe backflip, you'll have to build up plenty of speed as you approach the lip of a half pipe, and then the game starts. You approach the lip. Another 2-on-2 disaster. Oh, if that was me, it would have been stolen. Okay, nice defense. That's the first time I've seen defense. But look at all that has to go right in order to block that dunk, right? Like that's the part that's hard to fathom. Oh, this guy came to play. Okay, let's get in position here. He stole it, man. Guy's kind of a badass. Why did that trick my ass? Get it, go, go. Oh my God, did you? Whoa. Whoa. Bro has moves. Furesian. They must have been like, hey, devs, can you play this game for the first week? Make sure people have somebody to play with. That's probably going to count as 3, even though he's past the line, because this game, right? Figured I would try to go up there and maybe throw off his timing. What's he? Eat it. What the shit? That's not a dunk. Seriously. Okay, that doesn't steal it, sure. Now see, what if both of us went down here like this, right? Then no one would inbound the ball. So it should force somebody to inbound the pass, I'm telling you. Well, it looks like a win to me. Eurasian. That's a name. We will watch your career carefully, or something like that, right? Gotta keep an eye on that guy. Fury Asian. Oh yeah, now I make dunking look easy. Trying to hit that. Yeah, fall. I did pull off during the jam. I did pull off one of these spinny dunks. Not worth it. You get like probably the same amount of points you get as a dunk. Like there isn't much to it. I think we have a race coming up. You can't approach dead on. You got to hit that half pipe if you're going to get any of that dunk action going. Come on, guys, let's keep the chat alive over here. Somehow, some way. We fight for love, right? Remember Commando? No? Oh no, everybody leave me. I mean, we're seeing it. If there's 12 people, then how come it's giving us 2-on-2? And how do you pull up your recently played with? Because I want to add that Furasian guy. He was badass. You know anybody playing this right now bought the game and is unable to get a refund. You want to build a squad. See, that's your defense right there. Slam your head into the rim to make it hard for the basket. Three on three, come on. Do it. Half pipe air, not necessarily a dunk, but it's good. It's 21.67, I think, with taxes done. It's, you know, going to be the cheapest Nintendo game outside of Welcome Tour for some time. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Finally, a damn dunk. Oh, trying to stuff it. All right, Tiny Ninja, I'm going down. Hit me the rock. Hit me the rock. Come on. What the shit? I'm trying to do an alley-oop. Nowitzki. Yeah. Okay. Thought he was open. That better not go. It was on him like glue. Come on. Bullshit. Not a dunk. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, I mean, look, all you can do is angrily jab at no problem. Cool. You can't tell anybody sorry. Ugh. Yeah, maybe next Nintendo will decide to increase the price. That's the problem. Oh, you guys didn't buy Drag Drive when it was $20? And then maybe you should pay $30. Western Hero is here. Feels like it's been a long time since I've seen the gang. Marty! Got the jersey and everything, just played 2K today. Got beat. I saw on Twitter, there was some kind of new like NBA Jam type NBA game with like tiny NBA stars, right? I say tiny and the guy lifts his hands up. It wasn't called NBA Jam. It was basically NBA Jam Chibi or something. I don't know what it was called, but you get the idea. I'm gonna have to look into it. Yeah, it's going to have traditional controls and you'll probably, you know, not suck at it, but the controls are the experience in this game, guys. All right, so we've got a game we got to do here. We may have to do a little race. TTY, talk to you later. So Marty came in and bounced. Marty may not have seen you even say hi. Finally, a 3-on-3. Jesus. Oh. He's going the wrong way. How do you know who you're going to pass it to? That's the other problem. Cool, looked like that was in my hands. Japanese server, right? Pass it until you lose it. So it's like, why bother passing, right? Oh my god. Did he land a 360 on that? Like, he did a bit of a spin, didn't he? Okay, how? I mean, your ability to defend that. I just. Launch it. $30. Wow. Awesome. Hey, Western Hero, did the cat make a sound? I turned that sound stuff on. There should be a sound for that. I think when you gave the 100, I think there was a sound. There was some kind of, the cat came up, right? Okay, guys, come on. We got a minute left. We're kind of getting routed. Okay, if I sit on that, then he can't score. Cool. Yeah, got stuff in myself. Yeah, hey, how's the poll going, guys? Oh my god. It's more novelty than game. It really is. I mean, this could be like one of the greatest demos of all time if they just leave it be as a demo, right? We can't score quick enough to make that up. Don, I don't know. Like, you can go either way. Like, the way I'm feeling about this, and if you didn't pick up the demo, I don't know. It's like, wow, super cool concept. Wow, you phoned it in on the execution. It's like, it's so weird because usually it's like the redeeming qualities of a game outshine or something, or you can make some kind of point. But with this, it's like super, super cool, super, super not cool, right? Nope, that cat slept today. That cat did not find... The cat alert didn't come up. It's on there. It should be. You mean to tell me if I had time during this past weekend where I was super busy with work? Yeah. If you had time during the 4-hour intervals that they set aside for who knows when, then yes, you could have played the game for free. Oh, but you wouldn't have been able to do these really jank races. That was the one thing missing. The one thing not in the full release is the jank race. All right, so here we go. And I'm screwed. Come on. Just try not to get last place, right? Furasian. Oh man, this guy Furasian. Furizen. He was a badass. He got me a damn victory. Louise, this is called Crying in Agony, the video game. No, it's Drag Drive. The game of, let's not call it skill, but okay, come on. Oh. Yep, that's not happening again. Lucky I got over that once. But guys, come on, we tried. There's a race course. Oh, come on. I'm trying to do the damn move. Yeah, you are watching the whole game. The entire game can be seen in under 20 minutes. That's what you're watching. Meme, the video game, right? Like, they could have leaned into this. If it was a Western developer, I think they would have, right? clap, YMCA, right? A Western developer could have leaned into this, right? In some capacity. Oh, come on. Oh, you're gonna dunk on me? Yep. Get up. Never heard any goaltending. There's no announcer. I complained about there not being an announcer, and people were like, but there's no announcer in Mario something, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but those games have power-ups and skill. Like, stuffed you. Let's go. Let's go. Pass. Make it, please. So many missed shots, man. It seemed like people were making them on the demo. The demo is 1.3 gigs. The full game, 1.3 gigs. See, my strategy is to just kind of run my head into there and hope that I'm going to outrun their coast-to-coast method. Yeah, everybody's complaining, we got this instead of arms, this is an atrocity. How come that's not a dunk? Like, no matter what I do, I don't have enough speed in the game. We need a 3. What the shit kind of pass? Oh, yeah, I can't steal it from him. Screw that, right? Why am I missing every damn shot? Yes, you are forced to play the gimmick controls, and every 2 games there's a weird shit that happens, some kind of race. Look at that, the guy bounced off of the rim instead of dunking, because the game, there might be some kind of lag thing making the game not allow you to dunk. Like, look at this. You can milk the clock here. There's nothing I can do. He's in the zone of which you are not allowed to press. I don't think the ARMS developer made this. Did they? Man, I hear good things about ARMS, too. Then if there's not a game going, it'll let me dunk, right? I say that. It's like everybody else has a pretty damn easy time dunking. But me, it's like, nope, you don't have the height for some reason. Maybe you really do need to be playing this on a table. Poor guy's just sitting there. He didn't even want to steal that from me. It's okay, guys. We only got 30 more minutes. You've seen the whole game. There is no queuing up for a competitive mode. There is play with friends. And from my understanding of it is you're going to need 3 other friends or possibly, you know, 5 other to make a full team. Because there is no public match with friends. At least we're finally playing 3-on-3. This guy's going the wrong direction, isn't he? Or I thought he was. Shit. I can't chase down anything for shit. Come on, you were open. Where are we going with the ball, guys? This guy's shut down, I guess, right? Power down. Let's try and do some fancy shit there. Ah, you know how it feels now, buddy. Okay, are we going to accidentally win this? Yeah, LeBron James should be in this in a wheelchair. You know, he's got to be the center of attention, right? EV. How did I not pass that to the guy I was looking at? Oh, son of a bitch. This is... Okay, we've got to look up how gifting works, right? Like, how come it's not going to people in this watching the stream? Like, that should be the way things go, right? Guys, we need the 3. We need the damn... Okay, that doesn't steal the ball, really. Bite me. Oh, the level of frustration. These guys probably have gaming table diff, though, right? Like, they're at a table, and I'm over here streaming on my legs. God, shit. Legendary had no stats. Are you shitting me? That's the first time I've seen this. Legendary. Well, it's like the game couldn't find a way to compliment me. No, the cat should be there. It's an alert. I had it on there. The cat didn't even pop up. Here, you know what? Because the cat's not here, let's add Pauline, okay? Boom. She's gonna join us for a sec. Wow. Okay, so far I've had 1 dunk in game. I've made a couple of 3-pointers, but largely my team's getting their ass raped. You need table for this game. Yeah, I ain't buying a table. You need... I have a large box in front of me that the computer's on. It didn't pop up. It should have. I don't understand. YouTube alert. Let me see if I can pull that up in some capacity here. Stream elements. I don't know. Go to Stream Elements site here. Update your details. Is that why things aren't working? Did the cat pop up? Because the cat, I thought I worked out how not to just get the cat to pop up, but how I actually have sound for it. If I... It says URL, custom controls something here. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. We could try that. And... I mean, I swear I thought I had this thing really ready to go here. It's not... What had just happened? Why does my... What happened to my damn chat? Oh my god. Something bad happened. Have I been hacked? What is... God damn it. How did I just lose my video capture? What the hell? Okay, well, I had to turn YouTube alert off for a second. Communication error. Yeah, you not playing, you're getting... we will not tolerate idle players, right? Shit. YouTube alert, that is not supposed to be the URL there. That's just straight Streamlabs. Maybe Streamlabs took down... The last game was interrupted before it ended. If this becomes a pattern, you'll be penalized and temporarily lose the ability to join online games. What a penalty, right? Jesus. What is up with that? Yeah, so the alert's off, and I got penalized. Oh no, guys, I got penalized in Drag Drive. Heading to the park. Okay, come on, go forward. Try not to touch it. It's not too late. Whip it into shape. Ah, yes. They're about to permaban me in Drag Drive faster than they did in Overwatch. There was an interruption. You weren't playing for 5 seconds. Okay, 3-on-3. Come on. Pauline's loving it. You know, it's like with the way defense doesn't work in this game, you're kind of just better off staying on the other side of the court. Thanks for the money, ban day one, you know. Can't tell you what Nintendo support staff's like, but I hope they're better than Xbox's. Microsoft's. Clank, clank, clank. Goes the wheelchair. Flying bird emote? What's that? Well, I can't read the thing right now because I had to go into the menu and it moved my chat meter thing around. Guys, pick up the ball. I'm kind of thinking they're going to head down this way. I'm open. I'm open. Stuff that asshole. The one thing kind of working in this game, the meter, it's yellow if it's nobody's ball, it's red if it's theirs. Big man, let's do this. Don't disappoint me. What the shit? Okay, why doesn't he lose the ball for me jamming him? Yeah, if you read the chat, you're screwed. So I can't adjust it right now. Is that a block? Guys, what's going on? I have no hope of getting you have so little control over where you're going exactly that a loose ball is somebody else's problem. You know, it's like it is cool that you can it is cool that you can clap. I think that's pretty neat. Way to go. Cool, cool, cool. We got destroyed. Cool, 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 cool. During the demo, I actually was destroying people. Now it seems like I can't make anything, right? But I was using, you know, my aunt's table, so kind of helped, probably. It feels like this should work, but I think the bumps in my pants that go, just the unevenness in your pants is probably anything. I'm gonna try to work out what's wrong with my cat missing. Stream elements. What the shit's happening now? Everybody run. All right, well, I'm going to try to look at the cat. Might be working now. Shit. Oh. See, what good does my team have to capitalize on any of these steals, right? How that ended in his hands, I couldn't tell you. Son of a bitch. Trying to hang this guy up here. Table is highly advised, dudes. Feel about as handicapped as these robots. They were so lazy they couldn't be bothered with an announcer, man. That's something, isn't it? Where you going, buddy? Thought he might grab that and I needed to go for that. Oh, shit. Please. Yes. 5 seconds. 3. All right. They could have hired a social media influencer to do it and promote. Cross-promote. Cross-promote what? Half-pipe hero. Use the half-pipe 7 times. Is that it? I'm trying to find out. I had 2 alerts made, one for Twitch, one for YouTube. And I tried to make them the exact same thing so that it would seem like it was seamless. I can't tell. It's been a month since I messed with this thing, so I can't really see. So I might have accidentally put the URL for the Twitch one on the YouTube one just recently here. Trying to harass them on defense here. Come on. What's he doing? Shit. Oh yes, stuffed. That's horrible. Yeah, go ahead and spin the wrong direction. That's useful. So. Luke might be struggling about as much as me right here. Luke, please dunk it. Do something. Come on, game. Of course, why not? You know, playing on your legs like this, it's not wearing my hands out the way it was. At least we made a basket. Blaze passed us. There's nothing we can do about it. And the game says he gets the dunk, so screw you. Yep. Still trying to figure out the... Okay, so this one says become member, tip, super chat, subscribe. So I'm thinking this is the YouTube. Become a member, tipped, sent super chat. That makes sense. This should be working. Put everybody in here as a guard. I don't understand why this isn't working. 670, 50. Got Pauline up there running defense interference for this alert not behaving. I sure hope that me messing with the size of my canvas didn't screw up the alerts, but it sounds like that's what happened. I guess the other possibility is I might have had the chat over the cat too much. Like it might have been over it. Is this our last game, guys? We're coming up on 2 hours of middling action. Can't catch him. Though I didn't adjust anything with this from the last time I used it, and I had all those alerts working correctly. We need to win a damn game here. This is embarrassing shit. Come on, I freed the lane for you. Dunk it. Yes. Got ya. Come on, somebody take the ball. Come on, get it. CPU with the dunk. That's what it's gonna take, right? That was a rebound. Give me a rebound on that. CPU, do it. Do your thing. Do not let that count. Come on. Nice. Let's get down there. That king, that's a turnover. Well, I guess it's a turnover. It's ball stripped anyway, sound. CPU knows what he's doing, going coast to coast, ignoring teammates. And then we've got bot 2. I'm thinking this guy's name is actually CPU. If it was a bot, it'd be bot 1. We won. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Shit. Boy, that was something, wasn't it? I don't think I tore my pants up. My controls still look like controls here. Half-pipe hero goes to the player who landed the most half-pipe air tricks. But I seem to be getting that when game came out today, Ben. And it is kind of a hot mess. I'm actually struggling here to figure out why some things are not working on my end with alerts. It's showing a massive graphic there. I'm just trying to figure this out. The last man standing. Well, I had an alert. Now maybe I should have labeled this stuff and tried not to confuse myself so much, but I thought I had this working. I'm sorry. People have been giving tips and not getting any kind of anything for it. This one has sound, right? So it's supposed to make a bit of a sound. That's become member since Super Chat. That sounds like a YouTube thing. Then the other one, maybe a little, you know what? The other one, I think I had to fire up the Twitch version of this. Streamlabs. I'm sorry. So I'll get to the chat in a second here. That's a last tipper ticker. That's totally different. And that's the only thing I have on the Stream Elements Twitch side of things. So I think I programmed this. See, what does a Twitch version of this cat alert look like? That's the problem. You know, I think I had it labeled Twitch and YouTube, but one of them was the Japanese alert. You know, the samurai thing. And they're both kind of showing up in weird spots here. Let's get Pauline out of the way. Chat frame, browser. That we want. That tells who the last tipper was. It sort of feels to me like what may have happened on my alert thing is changing the dimensions messed this up, and now it's saying like 1920 by 1200 when it's supposed to be like a little cat box. And the only way I can really try to test this here, you know, let's see if I can actually get a game in where I'm not garbage. How about that? And don't do any more tipping, because there won't be, the cat thing's probably not working. Or if it is, I don't know what the problem was with it. It's supposed to go over the thing. Let's see, if I change it to 600, 750. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work or not. But I changed the dimensions of it. Maybe there was something wrong with the dimensions, the way they were looking at it. But let's do a little bit more drag drive. I'm not hating this, but man, I'm playing hard mode doing this on my pants. Now, if I took my pants off and tried to go hairy leg, I don't think that's going to be helping. A private park where you can play with your friends. Send out a park ID to the crew and start balling. I.e., you have a park with your friends. You need to have an assload of friends on at the same time. There's no way to send a message or communicate in Nintendo. So you're going to go over here instead because you can't do a public match with your buddies. Probably something they should address. This is, I mean, to think that is this a AAA game? It's priced like an indie title, right? But realistically, has there been a more simple AAA game? Like in recent memory, it has online play. That's about, you know, the high threshold that it's reaching there. It's like so many of those indie games do not have online co-op, but this one does. See if we can spin some moves here. I want to kind of go up that edge, but shoot. Damn it. If you catch the beginning of the stream, watch the part where I'm ahead in the race, do a cool flip or 360, crash, and lose the race. Right as I'm about to win. That was really awesome. Probably my highlight. Look at my guy as I'm trying to eat this. He's got a park ring. How come I don't have a park ring? I won that last match, right? Here goes a race. Here we go. What the shit? Oh, this is too straightforward. God damn it. Not quite last place, but close. Oh, gee. Oh, man. I gotta send a friend request to that Parisian, the guy who was a total baller. It's like he was a dev. Or maybe he's got a gaming table. This is probably going to be most played, you know, in spurts of an hour and a half. Tabletop mode. Not plugged in necessarily. Shooting contest. Haven't done that yet. Just anything? Just a lot of balls. I've seen these white balls show up in the what do they call it even? NSO rewards, you know, assign your profile pic, that sort of stuff. Somebody go down court, please. Yeah, thanks. Just let me get stuffed. Keeping them off of you. Go. I wasn't trying to block him, I just figured he'd miss. And it hit under the rim. Super trick, is it? Finally. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Stripped and passed to himself. Yeah, that makes sense. What the shit? It's a perfectly good layup. Still kind of in this. All right. That's gonna be for game. Oh, come on. Just pass it. Yes, we won. And I actually got a dunk in. The assistant, 2 dimes. Not bad. But we're gonna leave anyways. It has been 2 hours since we've been playing, right? No, my arms are not sore, but only because I'm jacked. But if I was at a table where you're actually probably going to be good at this, the carpal tunnel is real, guys. The carpal tunnel gets you every time. I've got to figure out why my cat thing wasn't working. I thought I had it all figured out, man. And here, now if I copy this and open a browser, can I at least... Is there a way to test any of this? You know, that's the problem. Dawn, I don't know what that emoji means. Holy smokes. Is that what that is? Wait, why did we say holy smokes? What happened? I'm still just really enamored with new ways of playing. Just because this is so impossible to do on Xbox makes it kind of charming. Chibi Robo Stream. Is that what I should do? There was something Um, Here, let me get out of here. There was some kind of new to taking these off. I've got my Pro controller over here. I can swap to. And again, moving these around is probably doing all kinds of weird shit. Ah, yeah. Ooh, feels different picking this guy up. Strong arms, you should have played ARM. I've heard good things about ARMS, but Nintendo wants a lot of money for it. Oh, wait, hold on. It won't let me push the home button. You got to hit home over here. Okay, now it's working. You go to the Switch Online, and there are some rewards for this. How come the eShop does not have, any reviews from players? Full stop. No, who is setting this stuff as their profile pic? Like, I have wheels, right? I'm in a wheelchair. Oh, you know that charming moment when the game started and it showed you that you should use both of your Joy-Cons? Remember that moment? Well, it's one of the few things that happened in this game, and we had to make a number of these characters for these profiles, and we kind of ran out of characters, so there you go, right? Yeah, ARMS strikes me as pretty cool, but I think it has some kind of Switch 2 support update. People are saying you have to have friends online or it's not going to work. If you don't have friends online, look at how much more effort they put into this. Like, this is just Tony. Hey, just put some kind of icon to get. We already have something. Yeah, just use that. This Global Jam, they've got like a false frame around it, and the guy's like dunking through it and stuff. You don't see that on anything else here, right? Yeah, they got the avatars they could have. It's like, what else is there? The hands that tell you to use the Joy-Cons with the grips. Oh yeah, okay. I think did they add that game yet? I think I have to go all the way down here. I still haven't done the Wild Hearts demo. I have installed New Super Mario Brothers U, and the plan is to do a Mario 2D history of type stream at some point. But we also have a lot of Zelda to do. And where is GameCube here? Okay, so they haven't updated this yet. Someone call like Chibi Robot something. It's like it's some new game coming to the GameCube thing here. Which, why is this not working now? What the shit? I think these things are messing it up. Chibi, I had never heard of the game until like 2 days ago, and I guess it was a GameCube title. Had a bit of a Katamari Damacy look about it. Shit, how do you even get out of here? But yeah, as you can tell, I don't use the nunchuck style very often. Hey guys, I have gotten to 250 moons in Mario Odyssey. The goal is to, once I get to 500, do a stream of the dark side of the moon and the darker side. But would there be enough moons on the dark side to make it so that typically you go to the dark side to then earn the darker side? Like, am I going to kick my own butt trying to get 500 moons without going to the dark side? It shows up on Nintendo Switch Online tab, first tab. They say they will add Chibi Robot, but there's an indie version of Chibi Robot. First tab. Okay. So it has been added. Then how come it wasn't there? Play which Pink Floyd album while you're doing this? What the shit? Is it a European only game? Like, is there something? Okay, now that picture right there, is that a picture from Mario Sunshine? But it's not here? UFO 50. What's that? I really like that cover art for Super Mario Strikers, by the way. We just get the most boring game rendered thing anymore, don't we? All right, how do I turn these bad boys off so that I can use an actual controller? Just quit touching them for a second, maybe. Okay, let's close this. Go back in here and hit play now. You know what? I don't think there's enough content in Drag Drive to shit all over Drag Drive. It could be fun in spurts. You're going to have a right proper setup for it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't fully regret picking it up because it has unique controls about it. Let's try a little bit of this, okay? What the shit, Nintendo? Now we're back over here and I can't move. See if that makes a difference. All right, so I got those guys turned off. Press up on the video. Okay, so hold on. Nintendo Classics, which incidentally I think is also where the Genesis is listed. Right? Actually, the Genesis isn't listed here, which makes it even weirder, you know? Because it's like, hold on, I thought the Genesis was here too. And it's like, it is, but you have to find it because we can't put it in the Nintendo Classics, right? Super Mario Wonder, man. I've been thinking about picking this up, but it does not have a Switch 2 update. Somebody said it kind of does, like a slight frame rate bump, maybe. Like, I don't know. So oh, we got special offers. How much Did they bump the price up on these? I think they did, didn't they? Like all these controllers got more expensive. Some special offer, right? All right, so hit up on the video, huh? I can watch the video, but I don't think the game wants me playing it. Hey, so where the hell's this 50% off sale, Don? Get the UFO 50. Oh, no, I've heard bad. And play it on the next stream. It is exclusive on. Isn't that like a bunch of mini games from like the 90s? Like some, isn't that more of a troll game than a game like what was it, Action 52? 52 amazing games for the price of $100. That's way cheaper than if you bought them each separate. I've never played this, so let's watch the video. Hell, I heard about it 2 days ago. See, I'm seeing a little bit of Katamari Damacy here. Another game where Vaughn has to do all the voice acting. Oof. Oof, those are some low-res textures. So he's got to plug in to charge up. Cheetah Man 2. Hold on, is Cheetah Man 2 and UFO 50? It's like the game was designed to make the angry video game nerd play it, right? So I do have to wake up early in the morning to take my dad to get his toenail worked on. He had some kind of toe problem. They got to yank the toenail out. The game on the GameCube was exceeding 250 used on eBay. Okay, this game here, yeah, I heard, that's where I heard about this was, hey, it's great that these games that, you know, aren't accessible, they're only available in, you know, physical form being coveted, that now they're accessible to more people, right? Like, there's something to be said about that. Yeah, restart, I dare you. I dare you to restart, come on. And it's not there. Okay, way to go, Nintendo. Yeah, let's look at the trailer for that UFO 50. So if UFO 50, they are all good games. Really? Let's see. The wish list is a lonely child. I'm not gonna pull the Marvel vs. Capcom. Double dipping on a game is not something I'm looking to do. I should probably remove this bad boy from my wish list, right? Would not get Shinobi on this. Everybody says it looks terrible compared to PlayStation and Xbox. Metroid Dread, I would consider getting if it was really marked down. Or if the problem is you can't find the physical card cheap. It just can't be done. Like, it's expensive also. I've got BlazBlue on here, but they want full price. And it doesn't even have a Switch 2 update. But hey, maybe we can watch a trailer? No? I mean, it has that cool Guilty Gear look about it, right? I'm curious what the fighting system's like, because people love it. And I'm thinking, how much different from Street Fighter 2 could it be, right? But yeah, let's look for this UFO 50. It's the first time I use the search function well. New game, $24.99. Do we not have trailers? Like, okay, let's read what this says then. Explore a collection of 50 single and multiplayer games that span a variety of genres From platformers and shoot 'em ups to puzzle games, roguelites, and RPGs. As you journey through the library, make connections, and learn more about UFO Soft, the fictional 80s company behind the games, as well as their expansive shared universe that includes sequels and recurring characters. I don't see a cheetah man there, but there is an owl dude who's giving me vibes. Yeah, it's two worse than Action 52. I do own Bonanza, yes. However, I have lended it to a family member, a cousin's son. We had a family get together during this weekend, and he has a Switch 2, and no one else had a Switch 2, and he didn't have Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna leave my Donkey Kong Bonanza with your grandma, my aunt. And next time you come over to her house, which probably already happened, you go ahead and play that, and then Thanksgiving or Christmas, whenever I'm next in town, just have that back on her desk or something, and I'll pick it up. But the only things I really, I mean, I had more Bananium gems to get, but I could do, as a stream goes, the rehearsals. I've done the Kong rehearsal, and then that was it. And then I thought, maybe I should do the rest of them and do it like all at once as a stream, a rehearsal stream. So we may do that at a later date, but it sounds like they definitely had the Action 52 in mind here, didn't they? There is another game. Trying to think here. Like a little cat girl type thing. It looks NES. It's from the people that make Shovel Knight. Have you guys seen it? I know it came up on, I've seen it come up on Twitter. So if I type in Shovel Knight, maybe I can get a sense of who made this. It might be easier for you guys to figure this out. Shit, if I just write shovel, what's going to happen? The people behind Shovel, it's like a new game coming out. This is a crowded month in gaming, but this was like kind of, not fully 3D, but kind of Link to the Past, but like on an NES type art level. So what's the true Shovel Knight? I've never played Shovel Knight, and these all look like some kind of, we're going to trick you into buying this one instead type thing. This one's expensive, so I guess it includes all the other games. Yacht Club Games, that's who makes it. No, not Silk Song. That was different. I bought my Switch to my family gathering this week, and watching my kids, siblings, and cousins enjoy Mario Kart World priceless. It is kind of cool that you don't have to pack a second controller. You're just like, we have two controllers, If you have little fingers and thumbs, you can do a little bit of Mario Kart that way. So Yacht Club. Probably should put that on the wish list, I guess. It looked kind of cool. See if I hit the right button. I wonder if it'll search by dev here. What was the name of it? Here it is, Minna the Follower, and we've got a Switch 2 version. So does that mean one of them we're going to really jack the price up? Download demo. Well, I think we're going to be doing that. So yeah, here, watch this video. Am I doing it? A little bit of an NES vibe on the gameplay. Isn't Shovel Knight, though, strictly a side-scroller? See, she's not a Hollow Knight. She's a hollower, which really sounds to me like a jab at Team Cherry in some capacity, right? Did I hit that on the thing here? I'm wondering if Switch 2 version is a go code, a green light for screw you, this is going to be more expensive. Is that the open door for all third-party developers? Charge more for Switch 2 version? She is a 12-ounce mouse. So, Western Hero, you think Minna the Hollower is a scam or Shovel Knight's a scam? Now, if they let me play it in advance, get a little bit of that sweet early access, right? That'd be pretty nice. Let me check before we wrap things up here. Let me check. Our poll. I want to see how our poll's doing. Oh, geez. What about Cyber Shadow? I saw that there. You want me to look at Cyber Shadow? Okay, the poll says, I asked, did I save you $20? In the poll, it's kind of like 53% say no. That could be you weren't going to buy the game anyway, right? Like, there's no telling. Okay, I'll look at that. Scroll over here. Okay. Cyber Shadow. Okay, I see what they're going for here, but there's no trailer. When did this come out? I look at 2021, I think, oh, it's a new game. But then it's like, that's over 4 years ago. You made me barf in my own mask. Ugh. Orange soda all over my mask. All right, well, I will add that to a wish list for the time being here. Same year as The Messenger dropped. It's got ninja action. I'm a Cyber Shadow. Also, I have this robot that hangs out on my back. Stuff to look at. I am curious about Mina the Hollower. I'm sorry, but just a little curious. I'm curious what the pricing is on that. And also, I'm seeing a lot of people saying this Tropical Freeze is like the best Donkey Kong game. And I'm kind of like, huh? Like I guess I kind of flew under the radar to me totally because didn't have a Switch or nothing. Okay, so you're doing 2D Donkey Kong. You're doing Donkey Kong Country, but without the pre-rendered graphics. It's more of a polygon thing. High scores. They call it a wish list, but isn't that like something if you're a hot girl in a bikini that licks microphones, you have a wish list and you share it with people and then oh, you bought me the lingerie. Okay, So it's like, to whom do you wish for your wish list? It doesn't really make sense, does it? You make the wish list, but people can't buy you stuff off your wish list. So really, it's more like a shopping cart, save for later type thing. What else do we have coming soon? Anything worthwhile here? Demons Are Coming. Only $2.99. How bad could it be? Because look, if you can't gift the items on somebody's wish list, it is just a shopping cart. Looks like we might be doing a little bit of top-down twin stick sort of action here. Arguably more effort put into it than Drag Drive. Tokyo Racer, and do we have licensed cars? Oh, it's kind of a Toyota Supra. Was that kind of a Skyline? Yeah, well, no, A86, well, hold on, is this supposed to look like it was made in 2001? Kind of like give you those vibes, right? Estimated release date today? Or, oh no, tomorrow, right? Except there was like no data. Am I missing something here? Okay. Welcome to Tokyo Racer X, the heart-pounding underground street racing scene where every corner you drift and every second you shave off, your time brings you one step closer to becoming a legend. Drive into the glowing... Okay, so we got Blisterig, Speed, and for Blistering, maybe? I don't think you guys are seeing this quite the way I am. Build your dream machine. I was wondering, did they have actual support from like Toyota to be doing some of this stuff? Supported Nintendo Switch. Under a gig. Like, geez, man. The optimization on the Twitch, the Switch, it really puts to shame any of the efforts over there at Xbox, doesn't it? Cruising USA on the N64, that would have made some sense. So I'm wondering, seeing as how my thing's not updating these games, are they adding titles to each of those? Hold on. If we quit this, it'll download the Mina the Hollower. How often do they add games to NSO? The news doesn't mention the Chobo Robo. You enjoy DK-like games more than the actual DK games. Kind of makes sense, yeah. You get more DK likes than you do DKs, right? Okay, so Nintendo Classics. Like, are there any plans to add more than one game a month? Or are they done adding games for the N64 and they're focusing on the GameCube? Cruising USA was like the first game I played on the N64. And it was mind-blowing as shit. Trying to outrace a train. Driving through the redwood forests. I mean, the stuff of legends, man. And it was pretty jank, you know. But at the time, you didn't see things like that when you were in your bedroom with a Super Nintendo, right? According to my best friend, Mario Paint is the first game added in over a year. And that would be on the Super Nintendo, right? So the Super Nintendo didn't add a game in over a year, or full stop, they didn't add any games. Okay, I just heard a chime of some kind. I don't know what that was. What happened? I heard a chime over here as if somebody bought did something. I don't know. It's not saying on the screen anything happened. But I heard it. Now, are we not seeing the cat, but maybe we can hear a chime? Marzu Flammy is my favorite DK game. So what even is that? See, I think I heard the chime because now I have the speaker on my computer to try to pick up for that stuff. I probably should have had it on to begin with to know if the chime was working or not. But I didn't see anything. I think I probably heard it, but it was gone by the time I noticed. Got Twitch alert and YouTube alert sitting above the chat. So that should show up if something happened. I don't fully understand it. Obviously. Pauline probably shouldn't be above all of them either, but let's look for Marzu Plammy. Shoot. Is this it? Marsupilami? Marsupialami. Graphics wise, that's not looking too bad. I'm getting kind of Rayman type vibe. Hella long ass tail happening right there. A little bit of Crash Bandicoot Rayman type deal. Let's see if there is, or like sales ever happen here, you know? And hell, that's probably not even, you know, a new game by any means. 2021, yeah, things should kind of be on sale on a little bit, you know what I mean? Next big playthrough stream, we're probably looking at the new Kirby coming around. That I think is at the end of the month, right? 28th. I don't want to look at the trailer. I don't want it spoiled. I have the game on card. But I'm waiting for that Switch 2 update with the Star-Crossed World. Yeah, I figure add it to your favorites, and then when you open this thing up, it'll say if things are on sale or not, right? There's also an Elden Ring coming to this. Am I wrong? Isn't there an Elden Ring Switch demo coming to one of the conventions or something like that? I think there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. It'll be highlighted from the front eShop page. It'll be notified. Yeah, I thought, okay. Close. And then it'll say something's on sale, right? On sale 3. Click the on sale. May as well remove these. I'm honestly torn on whether or not I'm going to bother with Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I'm going to be doing Kirby, right? So, and also I just kind of feel like Ragebound seems like the better title. The Shinobi Art of Vengeance is a lock you in a room, combo up this guy to a meter, and then finish the execution. And that's not the way the Shinobi games worked. So it feels like a variety of other kind of games, anything but Shinobi, to be real with you. But I think we are going to wrap our stream up here. What do you guys think about Drag Drive? Was it that bad? It certainly is underwhelming in a kind of diabolical way to give you a demo for a weekend that is, for all intents and purposes, the actual game. Not that I did it, but the option was there to have a private park that you could play with your friends, just like here in the full game. Don, there's the cat. The cat. I saw the cat. I saw the cat, but I didn't hear the cat. No, UFO has to happen now. Western Hero. So Dawn bought me on Xbox. Shit. What is it here? Oh wait, was it two? The sale ended yesterday, didn't it? Was it like a cross-platform sale for House of the Dead? You heard the meow? Because I did not hear it. I saw the cat come up this time. You saw and heard a twinkle. Okay, that's about what it should be. Yeah. The cat, it didn't, yeah, it doesn't make a meow, but it like gets bonked on the head or something or sticks a tongue. Now I'm hearing a sound. I heard a gling. Why? Why did that happen? I don't. Okay, so it's kind of like I don't know, a cat gets like bonks on the head and its face disappears into the ether. But huge thanks for the tips today, the memberships. Did you guys see my Alien Earth video? It's pulling numbers. If every video I put out pulled numbers like that, it's kind of like, maybe I should just stream and then why such and such sucks, and I'll tell you why and I'll prove it, like every video just about has to be that way. But then you're not really giving a real take. Then you're hunting for things. Newest thing comes out has to suck in advance so that you have that video, in the can. But I'll tell you, 17-minute video did not take me that long to make. Shot it in the afternoon, the day after the show dropped. Got just a handful of clips on my laptop and made as few edits as possible. That was very much like an off the cuff, unhinged rant. And I am going to have to look at doing that more because the system wants you having those minutes watched. The high minutes watched, the average minutes watched on that video is like 6 minutes. System channel wide, it's like a minute. So because of that, it's like you're forced to make a certain kind of video, right? Yeah, okay. Did I have this on my watch thing? We're gonna add that for right now. But I also wanted, I came here to actually check if House of the Dead was on here. Okay, hold on. Oh shoot, that's me not being able to type. I have not seen the House of the Dead movie, which kind of has me thinking that needs to be bundled, right? Like, okay, we're gonna play the game, then we're gonna do the movie, right? Oh, such a struggle here to, God, why does that happen? House of, why is that moving that way? Is this gyro control? If it's still on sale here, I might be better off playing it here than Xbox because Xbox does not have light gun support, which is the entire point of that game. And here I think you could have at the very least simulate a light gun. Am I wrong? So Kirby comes out on the 28th and Shinobi comes out on the 29th. There's also Metal Gear Delta. I'm going to wait for that to go on sale. They want a lot of dough for that shit. And I'm already a bit peeved because I accidentally killed some guys 2 hours in on my big boss run and got screwed by the game. Game said no. Came out of a cutscene and killed guys instead of having my already equipped trank gun. Didn't realize it, played through the rest of the game, did everything, I was supposed to do, and then get to the end, you killed 2 people. Screw you, you don't get the, S rank, whatever. Okay, so if I can figure out how to type in House of the Dead. Shit me. Okay, hold on. I think come on. Okay, so that's, 1 and 2. Now, Dawn, do you think I should just pick this up here and play? It's a Switch version. Is it going to look like ass compared to the Xbox?
Please, help. Everyone,
But you should be able to play this the way it's meant to be played, right? Because you could... Am I wrong? Or even with mouse mode? Well... Does it allow you to do motion controls with this? Because if not, then that's kind of pointless, right? Be fun having a mouse feature. I know, but if you don't get mouse controls, then you should at least get gyro, right? Okay, well-known arcade, including gyro aiming. Okay, Dawn, because you bought it for me on Xbox, I want to know if you're okay with this. Would you be okay with me getting this and doing a stream with the gyro controls rather than the Xbox? Because Western Hero... okay, yeah, so I'm going to hit continue here. Oh shit, this could be bad. This might give away personal information here. Oh, gotta paint quick. Yay! And then what was the other one? UFO 50? How long is it going to take me to sample 50 games for a stream? Like that. Shit, I'm so terrible at just e-shopping. Damn it. What the shit? Okay. Successfully loaded. Now, people were upset about House of the Dead 2, House of the Dead Remake 2 having like bad... I don't know. It was like they didn't do a good job remaking it. I don't know. The weird thing is, in the Xbox store, this actually has a pretty positive reception about it, which I'm thinking that's got to be impossible to try to play a rail shooter with sticks. It just doesn't work. To play a light gun, I don't care what kind of sticks you're using. Light gun games need something like a light gun, right? So maybe this will, with the gyro controls, it'll be more akin to that light gun experience than actual mouse controls. Because the light gun is not really just clicking on heads. There's like a bigger motion body thing to it. Yeah, when can you figure out how to gift somebody on Switch? Because you have friends, right? And then, hold on. Wait, okay, hold on. Let's look at something here. Say if I go to Dawn over here. Can I not see your wish list? Like, I mean, I know I'm not smart enough to be employed by Nintendo, but I mean, am I on crazy pills? Or if you have somebody added as a friend, you should probably be able to see them on your friend list, right? Okay. Also, let's look for search users you've played with. That guy who was bawling. I got on Xbox for achievements and on Switch for mobility. I figure $5 total was fair. Yeah, it's cheap enough. Spent many quarters on. I know I've played House of the Dead 2 in Las Vegas. But the original, I'm not so sure. Probably. If I recall correctly, it kind of looked like trash on a Saturn. It was heavy lifting for a Saturn, right? All right, let's look for that guy. It was like Faruzen. And he was a badass. So we got to send him an invite. He did like a, 720 dunk or some shit? This guy? If it's accepted, you'll become friends. If not, you're a loser. Right? Esky game. Hack you. Hack forever. Oh, so wait. You were making fun of him for playing a hack you? What even is that? Oh, yeah, you can see what your friends played and for how long they played it. You sure as can't, manage the wish list. Make your wish list public or any of that shit, right? Oh, this is a little too cringe for me. Dawn Wanderer, I finished Gunbuster on Crunchyroll. The animation quality on that is pretty damn high for its, I'm assuming its production cost and everything. It's from Gainax, so it's Evangelion without all of the weird metaphysical religious talk. In a way. All right, so you're saying this will be on sale for $10? Am I streaming something tomorrow, or am I making fun of Liz Wheeler, Candace Owens, and female podcasters? Because I've got that video shot and could get that up. I might even drop that and then do a stream. Early Gynax. I'm not familiar with their other stuff, but I'll tell you what, Gunstar Cats, the intro to Gunstar Cats is like better than what Pixar was doing at the time. And it's not available on Blu-ray or anything. Like, I don't understand it. I might, also, so I was going to watch Alien Earth. We're on Dawn's Wanderer's page here to make fun of him for having the, what is it, birdie as his icon, all weird with a green background. Who does that? But I was going to watch Alien Earth. It did not drop at 2 a.m. midnight Pacific time. Instead, I go over there and it says, no, it comes out at 7 your time Central. And I'm like, what the hell? So it's like prime time. So then I went to Crunchyroll and I'm like, what am I going to do? And I started Solo Leveling. And I watched 3 episodes of Solo Leveling. And I cannot get with these modern anime shows. Full stop. I can't do it. Like, every character in every one of these 5,000 damn shows looks almost alike. There's no character to any of the animation. It's like they have used some kind of like anime maker, like some kind of like cheap RPG maker type game where it's like everything there's a template, and all these damn things look alike, and I almost can't keep it straight. And then when I'm done with however many episodes, not only do I not give a shit, but it's like, I totally forget that I watched any of it. So yes, I can only watch and appreciate the classic animes. The new stuff, I can't tell it apart. It looks everything is just flat. Like, sure, they aim for a very flat texture when making, skin tone or whatever, and even a classic anime, but there's something even more off-putting with the new computer doing it all, where it's just like using the fill in Windows Paint. When if you expect anime gets better, it won't. Yeah, I see. This solo leveling, I've heard it being brought up. It said there was a second season that dropped earlier this year. To their credit, they had a season followed by another season within a year. Landman's doing that. Landman is coming back this fall. An American streaming series is going to go without, a second season in under a full year. Whereas Stranger Things is over here just going like, how far can we put this shit off? And I'm just so sick of this. Like, you watched all this shit just to forget it by the time the next season comes out. Hold on, can we make fun of what he's been playing over here? Hack you guys have already made fun of that. Sega Genesis. I don't know why they want you spending a ton of money on a 3-button controller. You played the Global Jam, or at least you downloaded it. First played 23 hours ago. It played for a little bit, but I guess I don't know. It doesn't say how long you played it. That's kind of weird. Overwatch 2, gross. Unfortunately, we don't have Marvel vs. Capcom with any kind of cross support. Shredder's Revenge, I did that on Xbox. I believe it's still part of Game Pass. Not an impossible 1,000 gamer score. Takes a little bit of skill. And mostly it's fun to hang out with bros and play it. Otherwise, I'm really not too enamored with it, to be honest. I have not found the killer apps on Game Boy Advance. Is Advance Wars like the game on the Game Boy Advance? Am I wrong? Oh my God, Don Wonders over here like Hayao Miyazaki anime was a mistake. What, like he's Oppenheimer? I have become anime. Shit. Yeah, it's like okay. So when I was trying to make friends, imagine that, trying to make friends at a dorm or something, new year at college, be like, hey, you guys want to watch a movie? And there's 2 movies in my arsenal to pull that off. One, Battle Royale. No one had heard about it, but I knew about it. And then everybody's like, whoa, you're cool. Like, well, that's like the coolest movie. What, the kids have to kill each other. There's a hot chick over there, and she's got like a scythe thing and a sickle. And, the other one is Castle of Cagliostro, which I have on 4K. It's one of the few 4K Blu-rays or 4K animes out there. The first Hayao Miyazaki directed movie. And it's pretty good. It also has Solid Snake as the voice of Lupin the Third, but there's different dubs and you can get them without. But Battle Royale and Castle of Cagliostro, and then people would come to my door, hey, you got any more of something like that? And I'm like, well, there is a Battle Royale 2, Battle Royale Requiem, but the less said, the better. And any Lupin the Third after Castle of Cagliostro is a very different vibe. Hell, even the one they made before that. Is the Switch worth it? To God be praise. It's not, the question isn't, is the Switch worth it? If you have a Switch OLED, you're probably good waiting for maybe an OLED Switch 2. Okay. If you don't have a Switch like I did, and the Switch 2 is your entry into the Switch, I'd say it's worth it. I mean, look, I just played what might be the worst game of the Switch 2 generation right here. And I didn't really completely hate it. It's like frustrating, but I'm admiring its pursuit of originality. Do I wish that they didn't phone it in completely, yeah. Like, there's a lot missing. We needed at least a damn announcer, actual multiple modes, actually having races instead of it just being something to bide time until the next match. That could have been something, right? But instead, it's like, no, we're good. Just get this out of here and put this team on something else. If shoving this out quickly gets you arms too sooner, then maybe you could justify that, right? But I mean, I'm having a hell of a time. I was on a road trip and I was playing Super Mario Odyssey. It looks pretty damn amazing in your hand. Thank God the newest vehicles have 100-watt charging USB-C ports, or I wouldn't have gotten 45 minutes out of the thing, right? Redubbing is reducing, deducing, huh? If you redub an anime, it's a deducing, huh? Wait, what did they announce this weekend? They're reproducing Castle of Cagliostro with the newer Canon Lupin. Why? I thought the 4K I picked up was only like a year or two old. That's pretty wild. And you know what? That 4K kind of taught me that it's kind of a fool's errand to do 4K anime. I have 3 4K animes. Castle of Cagliostro, Ghost in the Shell, and Akira. And if not for maybe high dynamic range, you might not be able to tell that they were in 4K. It's not like there's that much detail missing. Now, with the high dynamic range, you're probably getting inauthentic colors to what the director's original vision was. And thus you see most things just go with Steelbook Blu-ray release, right? The older dub for Castle of Cagliostro, they had an old dub that didn't make that much sense. And I think I've come across some anime where they mentioned like actors that wouldn't have been a thing. And like they talk about, there's like some movie where they mentioned like Cameron Diaz or Drew Barrymore, but it was like from before they were adults or before Cameron Diaz was in anything. So it was very weird. Oh, yes, I have Street Fighter 2 4K. You want me to play the Mina? Okay, fine. But the name of the stream was where... Was that a yacht? It didn't look like it. Okay, so this is Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Oh, I get it. She hollows the ground through the ground. She's a mouse. Oh. Is she? Mice don't typically do this shit. But is that a part of being a hollower? She's missing a good chunk of ear, so she's got to get that revenge, right? You see this, a lot of like these kind of characters, they're missing a chunk of ear. They have jagged teeth, like there's a thing about like, you just see this brought up a lot. Oh, it's a mouse, you can tell because it has an ear chunk missing. Or it's a fox because it has one tooth that's jagged. It'll like grin and it has one tooth that kind of like goes underneath the lip, and then the rest of them, it's just a white space. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, is there a style for that? Or, for example, my image, with the red hoodie, the eyebrows are in front of the hair. So you'd have to have your eyebrows floating out in front of you for your hair to fall down under your eyebrows. Is there a name for that kind of animation style where it's like absurdist almost? But it come in place now. It's like a convention, you know? Let's see if I have to invert any sticks here or whatever. Left stick enabled. Video. Hold on, didn't it say HDR support? Which is kind of wild. I think the Switch 2 version, it mentioned HDR support and maybe 120 hertz. But God, I would hope that they don't charge you extra money for that in a pixel art game. I don't know if we're going to do a stream tomorrow night or not. And if we do, we may have to do House of the Dead, because Dawn did gift that to me first. Hold on, we're just gonna... It's a demo, screw it. It is so pixelated. Tenebris Sea? We've got save ports everywhere. I don't even know what these icons are up in the corner. NES would not have that kind of parallax scrolling effect. Oh, geez, we got to read. Dear Mina. Mina, right? In the dimming light of the Tenebris Isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossex. Now, their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. Don't look like you have a missing ear in this shot. With hope, the Marshal of Ossex. Well, let's do a little bit of hollowing, I guess, right? Holy bombardment. We've got wounded. They're knocked out cold. What about this black guy? Did he have a... Wait, was that an Arab with a backpack that did this? That guy over there with the turban, was he running around with a Jansport? And he just dropped a bomb on us? What the hell? Hold on. Oh. Okay, so you hold A to hollow. You jump in the air. And I'm going to go underneath that. That's what I'm going to do. Nope. Go underneath this. And I mean, look, if your ship's under attack, you want to go under so that you can drown, right? Oh, we've got to jump. But that... Is that damaging me? Jump and grab that, okay. Graphics-wise, there is a lot left to interpretation. Like, what the Christ am I looking at? Botswain here. What in blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your haunches. And these weapons would be... Like, am I looking at lifeboats? Or cots? Hammocks? Maybe? Okay, you told me to grab a weapon. Going up there unarmed, don't throw your life away, lass. Take a weapon with you. And that would be... Alright, that looks gruesome as shit. Let's go. Night Star, crushing mace affixed to a flexible chain. Press Y to strike from a distance. Was that a rocket hammer type thing? Was that like a Rocket Knight reference? That I saw a hammer that looked kind of rocket powered. All right, so here we go. Let's do a little bit of battle. Not seeing a lot of opposition just yet, but we're just getting started. Oh my god. Oh no, we lost them. Oh my jeez. They're knocked out cold. They're not drowning and dead. They're just swimming right now underwater. We've got thrown into a boss fight, didn't we? Okay, I've got to jump some of this. Oh my god. Something is amiss here. So I think no matter what, you get... It's a scripted boss fight. Like, you're supposed to get your ass yanked around so your ship can crash, right? Kinda cool. Alright, so who's not dead? Cappy. Mina. Wake up. Wake up. I'm too busy hollowing. Okay? You're still with us. What a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insisted you take these vials. They'll heal you right up. Plasma vial stores plasma gained by attacking enemies. I'm not used to my giant TV having this pixelated of script on it. Restore health. How does one get to the wheel to steer the ship? Can I hollow somewhere? Is this where I start? Oh. Lady. The ship. I fled down here. Miss, is this your hideout? You're the one who was down here first. You're asking if it's my hideout? Not exactly. This is a Hollower's underlab. We can rest here. That geyser will take you back up. Well, no trinkets. The machine dispenses plasma vials. Hit enemies to gain plasma. That seems weird, right? Like, is this sponsored by, you know, a blood donate plasma? You see those, they don't like to say donate blood. That might put people off, right? I wasn't sure about that, so... A little bit of hollowing right there. Got a little bit of enemy. Press X for the hatchet. Ooh. Doing a little bit of Castlevania here. Alright, can't really aim that for shit. Don't give you a ton of time to pick up these items. Ooh, got him. Oh, I thought we were talking. Largely true to the NES style palette. Music, it sounds very bit crunch NES, doesn't it? Why am I not getting under that? Get under it, pick it up. Chunk. Kinda neat. What's it? Oh shit, I got slingshotted. Is she faster underground? A bit. And now I struggle to see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Neat. Oh. Gonna have to find a way to open that, yes. Is that not floating in the air? Come on. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to what's breakable, you know, what the game has intended for you to understand. Oh my god, shit. I didn't take the vials, but... Recover one spark, bones lost near death. Oof. And I'm actually a little ways back, aren't I? Well, I think we saw enough of this. Kind of cool game. Arguably more effort put into Mina the Hauler than the AAA title that is a $20 value over there, known as Drag Drive. Still have not decided if it is Drag X Drive. Where is it? Drag X Drive, Drag Meets Drive, Drag Cross Drive, Drag Versus Drive. More dragging than drive. I will try that again at a gaming table. You know, try it at a table. It's not a game you're going to play sitting around at a doctor's office like I'm doing tomorrow. For that, I'm going to be doing Mario Odyssey. Try to get me some more moons. But I think tomorrow night we may be doing some House of the Dead remake. How does that sound? It sounds like Don's not going to be able to make it. But he said he would take a look at the replay. So Drag Drive, where are we at on our poll? I'll finish the poll here. Ooh, very close. 50%. Man. I should have phrased that question a little bit differently. Like, did I save you 20 bucks or were you not going to buy it to begin with, right? Were you on the fence? My concern is that those on the fence would be turned off by the demo. The demo would be like, well, I've seen the whole game, don't need to buy it. And then my hope was that there would be a little bit more to the game than what was in the demo. Then you go down here and you look at your system, right? And you look at your data management. And hold on, let's see, where was it? Software management, right? Either way, you go down here and that's, come on. I saw this earlier in a more accessible area, manage software. Look at that. 1.3 gigabytes for both the demo and the full game. There's the demo, there's the full game. Clearly telling you that the demo was released for free over the weekend and simply had slight access changed on it to not be the full game. No ability to take your friend's team into a public game. No ranked mode. Just such a missed opportunity. I think I've changed my mind on this game souring in the way that I can't, I don't change my mind, but I think the final verdict really is you can't recommend this game. You had to have played it during the free demo. And if you missed that, it's still not really worth the 20 bucks. Nor do we think that things are going to be like a games as a service type thing and allow you to group up with friends and then get an actual match. It just seems like they've really missed the boat. Really cool concept, really innovative ideas, using the controls in a unique way, but phoning it in on the presentation, like I don't think anyone has ever suffered such a blow from a presentation standpoint. Just the lack of modes, no announcer, no character in the robots. Does not seem like the way Nintendo would do something. The one thing they have that makes this not feel like an indie game is online play, which will probably be drying up pretty damn quick. Because, like I said, I think the demo turned people off. So we're going to wrap things up there. We've gone on long enough. Everybody's bored. If you made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling. Ah, such a bummer. You know, it's like I can't be totally mad about it, but I can't recommend that to anybody. Because recommending it to somebody, it feels like, you know, it's almost like telling somebody to buy Concord. Only, only here, I don't see Nintendo issuing a refund. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? All right. See you guys tomorrow night's stream, okay? Bye.